Hello, Leo, and welcome to the Humble Sage. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for joining us. And if you're returning, thank you for supporting my channel. Today we're going to do your 2024 prediction forecast. So let's get stuck in, Leos. It's my first Leo reading, so let's have at it. Today we're going to be doing month by month, 12 months. And first off, we're going to start off with the Earth Magic deck. Radiant, what a way to start for Leo energy with the sun here. And volatility. Interesting. Looks like someone's growth is about to go wild this year. Interesting, we've got summer solstice when the sun is highest in the sky. So again, it could be that you are letting go. I mean, look at this volcano here. Like how it's reaching for the stars here, reaching for the sky. That's interesting. Let's get stuck in. Leos, if you do enjoy my content, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing so it can help the message to reach more people in the collective. It also helps my channel to grow. Let's have a look. I can't believe it. Radiance and volatility. I'm Leo rising, so this, let's have a look. January, we've got the Nine of Swords. February, the Queen of Pentacles. March, the Four of Pentacles. April, the Seven of Cups. May, the Five of Pentacles. And June, the King of Swords. July, the Three of Cups. August, the Hierophant. September, the Ace of Swords. October, the Six of Swords. November, the Three of Wands. And closing out the year, we've got the Four of Swords. All right, and the bottom of the deck, we've got the Three of Swords. First things first, I'm going to say to you, Leo, is do not try to hide or subdue your true passionate self, right? Not everybody can handle fire energy. That's not your problem, right? You're going through a level of growth and healing here. And what you can see is this spiritual awakening, whatever this is that you're moving into this year with this Nine of Swords, it doesn't feel like you are broken by it anymore. Because the Queen of Pentacles comes out next for February with this level of self-love. So it feels like something you're coming out of. With the Three of Swords here as an overall, it's not just about lessons, but what you're saying is, why can I not be me? Why can I not be my true radiant self here? Why can I not express myself as I truly want to? You know, Leos can be seen sometimes as being infamously melodramatic, perhaps. But just because other people may see it as being dramatic because you're expressing yourself 3 to 3 on the clock, as I just said that doesn't mean to say that you shouldn't be your true self. Because there's a difference between expressing your true self and getting all up in other people's faces. If you know you're not going through life getting up in people's faces, you're minding your own business and you're expressing yourself, your true fiery nature, then why should you have to, like, why should you have to be what other people want you to be? That just sounds silly to me. You know, I'm sure it sounds very silly to you. You know, why on earth would you need to do that? You are trustworthy, loyal, and you have that leadership power. Leaders are not there to be put down, right? You've no issue with solitude. Clearly looking at this, it's one of the first words I thought of, right? You have no issue with solitude, and that's one of the true blessings, and something might say curses of a leader, is that it can be lonely at the top, but does it have to be lonely? Solitude can be that you have this level of introspection here, and you know what your elements are. You know how to protect yourself here. And that's the point looking into March, is that you're understanding that by being your true self, that is your true protection. Because you're not being false. You are not in any way trying to create illusions here like we see in April. right? You're overcoming the illusions because you're being your true self. With May and June, you can see here, you may feel alone at the top here. You may feel like you're on this path alone. Yes. But you also have spirit, follow the signs and synchronicities here. This is a truth seeker, right? You are seeking out the truth of self by the beginning of the summer, and that's very powerful. With radiance here, so you're coming into yourself and realizing you can celebrate yourself, right? And the universe has got your back 100%. By the time we get to autumn here, your truth is what's shining forward, and the universe says, look, you followed your truth. You did the work, you followed your truth, you can move forward with your manifestations. Look out into the horizon and see the foundation that you've created, that now you can use your personal creativity even more so to develop. And by the end of the year, you can sit pretty here, you can rest and say, well, all of my thoughts, as in all of my thoughts, all of my logic is actually in flow here with what I actually seek to create because I didn't dim my inner fire. Wow. There's a channel message to come through. Let's keep going. Let's keep going and flowing. Maybe that's part of the message as well. As you step forward and you let go of whatever ruin and whatever pain there was, you're able to manifest from a true place. And that true place comes from your natural personality. You shouldn't have to make yourself small in any way. Empress here. The Empress, right? With the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You understand your own emotional state, your own human nature, and you are birthing something here from this pain that is coming about or has come about, and you're healing from it, coming out of it as this Empress energy, Leos. Right? Moving forward then into February, you know, these energies that this Empress here, all of the zodiacal energies here, perhaps there's a message here about looking at your natal chart and actually truly trying to understand your North Node. Even the pillars here have flames on them. You know, you're surrounded by your personal fires, and that's beautiful, right? Because those fires are not there to burn. Indeed, those fires will only be there to burn people who want to attack you, who want to come against you. Otherwise, those fires, excuse me, those fires can be utilized to warm others, as well as warming yourself. Your radiance is there to be a leader, to guide, to teach, to do what it is that you feel in your personal best to do. And the universe will support that because you're in your higher self, right? The Seven of Cups and the Nine of Cups here. February is looking like, as you see through this illusion, you realize that actually you were probably in this energy the whole time, but being made to feel as though you weren't worthy, like you weren't enough. And as you see through it, collective, Leos, you can see here with the Nine of Cups, your wishes are being fulfilled as you stand in your power here. This Capricorn energy, the Lord of earthly power, is literally not just about Capricorn. This has come out in your reading. So your personal power could be that you're a leader, you're a teacher, you're a guide, you're sharing your love with the world, sharing your natural loyalty with the world, right? And that doesn't have to be with everybody, right? When I say the world, it can be your soul tribe, it can be your closest and dearest, right? But leaving behind things that no longer serve you, the universe is most definitely guiding you forward by the time you get to April. Because this Seven of Cups here that came out in February, perhaps it's time for that reflection. Yeah, the Three of Wands, right? More fire energy. Although it's Aries, it's still from the realm of Absolute, it's still from the fire realm. You see the sun there beaming with radiance. You understand that you've established your strength, and these cups here are no longer an illusion, but instead that self-reflection that came to say, this is what I seek to achieve. The fog has cleared. Your waters can naturally flow. Your emotions are connected with your fire energy. You can do that, right? You can move forward and say, do you know what? The pain and destruction doesn't define me, right? But instead, the Jupiterian energy, I'm expanding in my world, right? Following the signs and synchronicities, by the time we get to May, we can see the Five of Cups exactly. Leading yourself away from this. Standing in your power and your truth is what is important here, Leos. It is important, right? There will always be people who want to put you down. Just know that. All of the greatest people in the world, no matter who you look at, Elon Musk, Nelson Mandela, you name it, right? All of these people have been so incredibly hated just because they were themselves, just because they believed in something that was true to them. you know, and here we are. You know, why can't the little guy, you know, let's be honest here. We're not Elon Musk, we're not Nelson Mandela, we don't have huge accolades. Or maybe somebody is this watching my channel, I don't know. But at the end of the day, you have to start somewhere, and if you have to start small and work your way bigger, and then get to the point share that radiance with the world, then do so. You know, strength here at the bottom of the deck with Leo energy. You know, I'm going to take that out for the King of Swords because as you seek your truth, this is what you are cultivating. You are cultivating your power, your truth, your worth. You don't have to assert yourself over other people. Your humility in life is sometimes saying, I don't need to engage with that. I don't need to engage in bullying. I don't need to buy into it. It is not going to control me. And here you have it, you know? The truth of who you are shines through. And also with true Leo energy of taking your prisoner, as you can see there, with the king holding the head here, you know? But that head isn't for everyone. It's not about going through life persecuting people. It's not. Leave that to the bullies. Leave that to people who want to come against you. That's their outlook in life. So be it. You're not here to control other people. Why would you want to? What a waste of energy. But taking a step back and being silent is also a response, right? The Queen of Wands here, right? This powerful, powerful energy here. Look at it. I mean, you know, this creativity that you're putting out into the world in July during midsummer as well. You know, this speaks about celebration in the summer. Put your hair down a little bit. You know, your manifestations and truly being you. If people find you too much to handle, Leos, then there are people out there who are just like Leo. There are other Leos. We're more than our sun sign, right? But there are other people who are in their North Node who are not going to step around and say, oh no, they're too much for me. Who cares about that? You'll find your soul tribe, but you must be on the journey in order to find that. And looking when we get to the mid-year, when the sun is at its highest, you are going to find that your radiance will be appreciated by people, right? This high priestess energy, you know your inner power, your inner truth collective. And that's what's important. If you have to step away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, so be it. It can be a tough lesson and a very painful lesson. But life has pain. That's life. Life is about pain. Life is about work. That's why in life you decide what work you want to do because you're going to have to put your all into it. Just because there are painful lessons in life, that doesn't mean to say you have to live in suffering. And that's part of it, is that when you gain the tools from experience and learn from people with more experience than you can then turn and say, well, do you know what, actually, no matter what life throws at me, right, I know that I've overcome some pretty difficult lessons, so I can carry on going through life with a level of happiness and saying, it's not about all smiles and giggles, it's not about holding hands and singing Kumbaya, but instead about saying, I am taking the steps to improve my own self because I am the change that I wish to see in the world. This Hierophant energy in August, nice, with Temperance, two majors here together. There's a huge life change here about your manifestations. This cauldron of fire down here of creation, with Capricornus and Scorpius on the other side, you are affecting something here in your macrocosm. Something here that you're manifesting is actually being reflected by the universe, and it's coming from the lessons. It could also be that your spiritual connection is becoming much, much stronger at this time, right? Because of your self-love. And you're reflecting those lessons out into the world, which is part of your radiance, being a leader, right? Your leadership qualities could be helping other people to manifest, or, you know, indeed being a teacher, helping other people to learn, helping other people to have confidence in themselves, as Leos naturally have that in their higher self, right? Be unapologetic for who you are, you know? The Ace of Swords here with the Six of Cups, nice, right? Nice. By the time we get to September here, what we're seeing is this abundance that's flowing from your purity and your integrity here with the Scorpio energy, right? This brave energy of speaking your truth is what's helping you to move forward. And the universe is saying here, by the time we get to the autumn equinox, what we're looking at is your abundance flowing in. The universe is moving you towards that abundance. And that's very, very, very powerful, collective, right? Patience and perseverance, power and purpose. Three of Wands. Let's have a look. November and December. Certainly around your birthday here, Leos, You're going through a huge change. So congratulations. No matter what that looks like to you, manifestations are coming. And it's coming from life lessons, like I said, definitely, with the Sagittarius energy here. You know, it's most definitely coming from your personal philosophy and what you've learned along the journey. You know, Leos are not afraid to step outside of the box. None of the fire signs are afraid to step outside of the box, even. The Ace of Wands, when it's come flying out. You can look at your manifestations here and understand that you've gained your personal power and the universe is giving you this opportunity. That's what this is saying here, what you're being moved towards. So look out during the winter, the autumn and winter months for any opportunities that may come along this journey, right? Look at the opportunities the universe is sharing with you and wants to say, look, you know, take this on board. It may seem like something small now, but it'll grow into something that's much, much bigger. The Queen of Pentacles to finish out, and at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Fool here, right? Step outside of the box with this Uranus energy, right? With this energy, just because it's Uranus, right? Unpredictable doesn't mean to say reckless. This Fool is prepared, like I said about the lessons, right? They don't know what's to come, but they're prepared for whatever may be on the journey. And with a companion by their side, in this deck as a wolf. You know, typically it's in the Rider-Waite deck as a little terrier or something like that. With a terrier. But here you can see, you know, this wolf could actually be an expression of your inner power, your inner truth, how you've no issue to live as a lone wolf, to live in solitude, that you can survive on your own volition, that you can say, well, do you know what? Actually, I'm not what others made me out to be. Don't let other people's view of you become your sort of personal idea of what your personality is or who you are. No, those people are projecting, you know? And that's fine, you know? People can project, but you can step away from that, you know? Here we have the Queen of Pentacles, right? This grounded energy, and this also is a grounded energy here. You're ending out the year with a sense of self-love and self-respect, right? This intellectual nature to say, well, do you know, I learned my lessons. And my fires are still burning around me more so than ever. See, here we have the two pillars here with the fires burning at the top. Look at it here, literally raining down around you. So whatever manifestations you were building are most definitely coming to fruition. And by the time we get to December, moving into 2025, you can say, do you know what? Pat on the back, Leo. I did my best and I did what I could. Not everything perhaps worked out the way that I wanted it to, but still, I've learned and I've grown from those lessons. Or if you're still doing that, then you're working your way through them with the tools that you've gained. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Let's have a look to see what the ancestors have to say. Angels and ancestors. Oh, straight out. Druid, hold the space. What did I just say about being the leader? Right here with the fire energy, here holding that space, right? Sharing that with the world. It might burn people that want to come against you, but provides warmth to those others who need it, including yourself, right? Be your true self. Be you. If people don't like it, well, okay, there are people that will. And even if we don't care about that, we don't need external validation. What I mean by people that will is that there will people that naturally resonate with you. So you can just be yourself. You know, there's no point to prove. Yeah, surround yourself with protective energy, like we just saw here. Nice. Very nice. One more. I think we'll get one from the fairy deck. Kindness. This looks like kindness with self to me, right? Be kind with yourself and be kind with those people who you remember that were there for and people that you're learning from during this process, right? Even kind to the people who weren't kind to you, right? What's the need in behaving like them? Because that would make you no better than them. That would make you, then you would be degenerating your behavior down to their level. And there's no need for that. You know, let it be. Be your true self here. Well, Leos, thank you for joining me in this reading. I thoroughly enjoyed doing this actually. And, you know, if you would like to stick around, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you would like to join the conversation, I put the links below for Facebook, Instagram, and a couple of other links. And if you would like a personal reading with me, I put the link down below for my website and also other avenues for you to get in contact with me. And if you have enjoyed the reading and you would like to donate, I put the link for PayPal down below. Well, Leos, thank you very much. And as always, please take care of yourselves.